guys, I'm Tina and welcome to Well and Tasty, where I share fun and easy recipes that you can whip up in your own kitchens. I'm really excited about today's video because it's all about growth. I recently entered a campaign on Instagram basically geared towards micro-influencers and earning your first paycheck. And I'll leave a little bit more information about the campaign over on my blog, wellandtasty.com. So for this campaign, we had to use a product in a recipe, and that product is the Whisp chips. So I figured that I wanted to share some fish sticks or fish nuggets. So this is a fun and easy recipe. It is much healthier than that fried fish stick that you might find in the frozen section of your grocery store. You can make this and your kids will be happy, and you can feel comfortable knowing that you are feeding them healthy and nutritious food. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. It's a nice and quick one. And in the traditional Well and Tasty way, I have tried to make this a little bit more healthy by baking that fish nugget instead of frying it. And it still retains that nice crispy end, and I'll show you exactly how I'm doing that. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and let's just jump right into it. There are 5 flavors to choose from, but for this recipe, I'll be using the tomato basil cheese crisp. So I'm adding it to my food processor, and then I'll blitz into crumbs. Now you can keep it coarse like I have here, or you can blitz some more for a finer texture. In a hot skillet, I'm going to add some oil, my panko breadcrumbs, and then the Whisp crisp that I just blended up, and 1 teaspoon of the harissa seasoning powder. Just toast this for about 2 to 3 minutes until golden, and then set aside. Let's start making the batter, and so I'm cracking in 1 egg. I'm going to add in some Dijon mustard, some mayo, and then whisk well. This will help to keep the fish moist as it bakes. Then add in the flour and again whisk to combine, and then set aside. On to prep the fish. I'm using cod here, but you can use any white fish. And I'm just going to cut it into strips and then season with salt, pepper, and the remaining teaspoon of the harissa seasoning powder. You can use paprika if you don't have this harissa powder, and that would work perfect as well. I'm just going to mix around and make sure that the fish is well coated, and again season with salt, pepper, and more of that seasoning powder. Transfer the fish into the batter, and this batter is perfect because it's nice and thick, and so it really coats the fish and allows that crumble mixture to adhere perfectly to the fish. I love this method because you don't have to get confused about dry hands and wet hands like you would do if you had to drip into egg and then into flour. Once the fish is coated in the batter, then you just want to coat it again with the crumb mixture, and you can do this one at a time or multiple like I'm doing here. Then transfer the fish with a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Spray some cooking spray, and the fish is ready to go in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes, making sure to go in there and flip at least once halfway. And it comes out perfectly golden and crispy and absolutely delicious. The Whisp crisp are perfect for this recipe, and I hope you guys give it a try. If you do, don't forget to tag me on Instagram, and I will see you again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.